Alrighty, alrighty. Alright, how we looking? Alright, how we looking? What's up, guys? Welcome back. Malik here, and happy Friday. Back again, trading the QQQ and the Nasdaq 100. The Nasdaq 100 trade, you're not going to see it on the normal platform because actually passed a challenge, so they closed my account and opened a new account for me. So I'll show you the trade on the QQQ, and then I found a way to show it on the online platform. It's a little strange, but I kind of did a pre-markup so we wouldn't have that much problems while we're drawing on the chart, because it seems to be a chronic problem that I have where the time zones are just so different. But without further ado, let's get into it. I'm providing you some value. I hope you appreciate it. It's getting better and we're gonna get rich off this shit. Watch. Let's get it. Right. So first trade is off the QQQ. I mean, while I was trading mainly on the other platform, this today I made one trade on this 200 share trade. Basically, I lost about halfway, and then I was like, "Yep, I don't really feel like trading this for the rest of the day." That's how I felt at this point. So I'll show you this trade on the QQQ. Right, so I entered to the sell side. Overall, I mean, the momentum of the trade was right, but it wicked up, hit me out at my stop loss at around 318 was my stop loss. It wicked up to around 318.18. So that was like, I mean, it happens. I can't go crazy over that, but that's why I didn't even take any more trades after that, right? So this was a sell side trade, and what time? 15:06. So that was at 13:317. So that's around here. Yeah, it was around 11 o'clock. And I have my, I go for the, what you call this again, horizontal ray. So the price is, someone asked me to kind of take it more slower today. So with the price, I use a horizontal ray. So you can look that I'm focusing on price only that way, right? So only to the right. So what you're going to see is, and let me remove the yellow line. The yellow line is a daily level. I mean, I can remove it. I'm not using those as much, but they do come in handy. But you see where price rejects off them a bit more. So I entered to the sell side at 317.51, right? So I entered to the sell side as it looked like it was starting to push lower, and then price basically just came up and knocked me out within the same candle. I thought it was the next candle because when I looked at the charts after, I was like, oh, I'm knocked out. Like, and as you can see, price actually made a nice push down. This would have been so down to 350. This would have been about a $400 trade, honestly. But it knocked me out for $100. I'm not gonna force it. Like, I'm wrong. I just go from there, right? So I only made one trade on this platform. To get into why I even entered this trade, you can see the weakening on the no, that's not even what I was looking at. So right here, so why I entered on this trade is actually the same concept, but I saw weakening on the MACD. So you have weakening on the MACD, kind of red on the MACD here. And these things are kind of hard to explain. It's something that you kind of learn, something that you kind of feel, but you got to just do it a lot more. So you saw the weakening on the MACD here on the previous candle, like it's starting to push down, like it's about to start a bearish trend. And then you have the curvature of the MACD signal line and the MACD EMA line. So that's kind of double confluence, showing you like, yo, we're about to push down. And you also have like, this is like the broader trend or the broader sentiment for the market today. This was like, all right, we're pushing down. You have a slight reversal, and that kind of takes out some people and kind of put you into fear. And then you can either enter to the downside with your stop loss here, or look for trades to the upside with your stop loss here. But with the MACD kind of sending me to the downside, I'm bearish bias at that point. So I entered to the sell side. However, I still got hit out for $100 loss, 102 overall on the trade. However, this could have been a nice trade to the downside, right? All right, so that's it for the first trade on the QQQ on this platform. So let me close that out. So let me hit the next platform now, and this is the other. dashboard, and I had to kind of like pre-drop everything because I just was not seeing, like, the time does not match. I'm not sure what time they're using here, but I know that I'm trading the right time, because I'm trading it live while during the day. So at 12:16 here, you can see I entered to the buy side on at 12:16. That would be the, or actually pre-drew it here. Perfect. So at 12:16 I entered at 9 on the 9:15 candle, and on the Nasdaq 100, and let me just zoom it up a bit more. Hopefully you can see it. Nice. Hopefully it's clear. I want to make sure it's nice and clear so everyone can see. Let me zoom in a bit more. I'm sorry if I didn't do it on the QQQ, but let's actually delve into the Nasdaq 100 more, because I mean more people have access to this. I think this will really come in handy. And my friend also told me to make a video on the type of orders, like limit orders, market orders, sell stops, buy stops, and then he also spoke about emotional trading, like emotions when trading. And I can tell you that it's really something that you have to trade that much to kind of feel like, oh, I'm over trading, oh, I'm just emotionally trading, oh, that's why I'm doing this. You have to really put in the repetitions, as you can see, and you can look on my channel. I have all the videos there. I have been doing this repetition over and over and over and over. I've spent the last 4 months trading every single day, and I've posted every single day, every single trade, win, lose, draw. Repetition builds great habits. Okay, if you get to this point in the video, you'll see that this is very important. But let's get into it. So I entered here to the buy side on the 9:15 candle. And you see it right here. I entered at 13,033, 13,033.7, right? 13,033.7. And then I closed this trade at on the 12:30 candle. So that's the next candle up as the market started to push up. 12:30 candle, I closed this one out at 150.6. Ooh, that doesn't look right at all. 13,150. Oh no, 105.2. Perfect. I like that. I like when it actually makes sense. So 105.2. And what I'm looking at here is this, right? So I'm looking at this trade. So bought it at 13,033.7. You can see it. And I sold it at 13,105.2. So as the market kind of pushed up, I was like, yep, I don't want to hold this trade for too long. Let's bounce, right? And why did I even enter there? So you're looking at the candlesticks pattern. You see a candlestick kind of form a wick down here. That's kind of showing you where there's like strong resistance. Even though it's looking bearish, you could still see from the wick you have a weakening MACD on that wick. So weakening MACD, strengthening MACD, huh? So weakening MACD, you can go. I went bullish, and probably my stop loss was just right here. Tight stop loss. Tight. You know what I mean? So I entered to the upside there with a tight stop loss, and then that's what netted me a profit of 214 on that trade, right? So I was actually trading. The funny, and this is something I would not recommend to anyone, but I was actually trading with a goal in mind. I wanted to make around 250. When I got to around 249, I'm like, shit. Because at this point, I'm up to like 249. And then I was like, damn, I need to make $1. To make $1, I had to lose $49, make $51, and then make another $6. And then that's when I made what I wanted to make, right? So that's something to be careful of, especially trying to trade intentionally, just because I wanted to hit my goal today, right? So the next trade was on the buy side, and I think, yeah, next side was the buy side, and this is something I totally would not recommend. And this is like a quick scalp because I'm like, all right, I'm trying to make a quick $50 right now. and I was just in and out. So I'm in on this candle, out on this candle. And as you can see, it actually printed a 3-line strike bear pattern and then started to push down, right? So that could have really damaged me. I mean, I had my stop loss set somewhere nice, but it could have really done some damage to me. So I entered to the buy side at 13131.2, and then I sold it on the next candle over, which is the 10 o'clock candle, and I closed it as it started to push up. I mean, sometimes when they want to kind of fool you, they kind of push the market up, having you think that it's gonna go up, and at this point you sell it. It's easy to say at this point you sell it because they want to kind of trick you and say, look, we're gonna push it up right now. You exit at that point, and I'll show you what the MACD was showing me as well. So at 13150.6 is when I close this trade. So it started to push up. You have that weakening in the MACD. You need to get your ass out of this trade. Like, even if it starts to go against you, get your ass out of this trade. Because as you can see, you have a nice push down. Glorious push down. Would have wiped you out. Wiped out all of your profits. Put you into, just hit your stop loss. Nice. Hit it. Gone. Right? So the next trade, I tried to catch it going down. And that's the thing. That's the thing when you're trying to trade it to the downside, you will get damaged. I mean, I was right overall, but it's just like not having the best entry and then not having the best psychology, because I'm like entering and thinking, yep, we're gonna push down. So this trade I entered to the downside here. So you can see my stop loss would basically be up here, which is not a great trade to me because it's having such a big stop loss. See, because you can see I'm at 13079, and then say I would have my risk at 140, 13140. If I went for a 0.1, that's literally $70 I'm putting on the table to make what? To make another $70. That's not worth it, in my opinion, at least for that kind of position. If I entered on a zero point 0.1 size on Nasdaq 100, right? So I entered to the downside here. I could see the MACD weakening. However, sometimes you can have some, especially when you catch it in like the middle of the candle or closer to the close, it's at a point where it's like we can reverse, we can probably push you back down. Who knows? So when it started to really go against me, I was like, yeah, I'm not taking such a big loss and reverse all of my gains just for trying to hit a goal. Like, it doesn't make sense. So I closed. So, and as you can see, funny enough, the trade went against me on the same candle, and then it closed around there before it started to push down. And you can see how candlesticks, the black candlesticks open at the top, close at the bottom. The blue candlesticks open at the bottom, close at the top, right? So this one I closed it for a loss of 49 at 130.96.4, and you can see that's around where it closed. So it was so heart-wrenching. I'm like, I need to get out of this trade. And as you can see, it would have been just 1 minute until I could have actually held this trade to the downside. But I actually re-entered the trade on the next candle because I could see how it was forming. Like, okay, you're not planning to reverse this candle, you're planning to kind of push down. Let me enter, gather that profit. And even then I still did not hit my goal. So let me show you. So that was this trade I just showed you. So we're going to show you the next trade now, and that was on the next candle over. You can see I did a lot of trading today. Would not recommend, only for skilled professionals. I'm joking. It's not good to do that because I mean you assume a lot of risk. Both of these trades could have went against me. I would have been down $100 overall in profits for the day, but I still would have lost some good profits just for like feeling like I'm so high and mighty, right? So I entered back to the downside, right? Because at this point I'm just aiming for around $1 or $5 just to hit that milestone, right? So I entered to the downside here, close it out there. As soon as I saw it hit 50, yep, nice, I'm out. So you can see weakening in the MACD, weakening in the MACD, weakening in the MACD until it started to get really bearish. So you could have taken it to the downside here, having a zero point 0.3 lot size and then you have it come down to 0.2, and I'm counting the last figures on it, so 0.2, you minus 50, that's $150. You minus 29 from 70, that is $120 on that trade. You could have taken it there, and if you wanted to go even lower, you could have taken a profit of 210 on this position with your max risk at just something light, like my max risk at 0.3 would have been 13 times 3, which is 36, right? So 36 is my risk there, and my max profit could have been up to 210. So I mean, that's what I'm seeing and I'm liking about the strategy that I'm employing, and I'm hoping that I can make a lot of people rich with it, and I'm gonna get super rich with it and kind of share this wealth of knowledge, share what I've learned, share what I've found, right? So I entered to the downside here, close it out here. So that was this trade here, and then I just wanted a small trade here. You can see I entered for around how much minutes? Not even a minute, a couple of seconds, and I just wanted like a $6 move to just get me above that threshold, because like the commissions were just eating me up. Every time the commissions ate me up, I'm like, damn, I need to do a small trade just to get to my goal, right? But overall, that's where it's not even about luck anymore. It's solely skill, solely skill. Like you need to have a understanding of the charts. You need to feel the charts. You need to see the charts. And also you need to know when you're wrong. If you're wrong, you're wrong, right? So I entered it to the downside here, close it out here so I could get that stop loss of, so I could get that profit of $6.90. So I had 690 profit, 51 profit, 58 profit, 214 profit. 49 was a loss on the day. So 4 wins and 1 loss on the total day. And that's just my strategy basically. And I hope you enjoyed this video, because as you can see, we got back the high quality stuff. I got back the high quality stuff. We'll be trading next week. Next week is earnings. And if I know anything about the market, is that the market kind of trends bullish on earnings. Why? Because people try to get into positions before the companies report, and depending on what they report, they sell off. So it's a lot of nuance, a lot of experience as well, because I'm experiencing the market. So I've been trading the market for 2 years now, just going at it, learning. You're not gonna be rich from the start. I'm not rich as yet. I'm gonna get rich very soon, but it's a lot to actually take in, digest, and there's no breaks. There's no breaks. I trade the market every single day. I listen to the stock news every single day. There's no breaks. Everything matters. When you take a break, somebody's putting in the work. You feel me? So get to work. Happy Friday. Hope you enjoy this video. Hope you enjoy your weekend. I'm gonna put in some work. Like, as much as I'm doing this, I still install mini splits. I install boilers. I install HVAC systems. I service them. I do a lot of things, man. I do property management. I can do carpentry. I can trade stocks. I'm working on a project in artificial intelligence. We're going to put in work, make your life worth it. Don't let anybody hold you down. Get somebody who wants to put in the work with you. Just like my wife, she understands everything. She understands business. She used to go to a business school. So she understands what I need, right? So, hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Hope to see you soon in real life, my guy. All right? Bye. 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 Bye.